Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I hope you all had a nice weekend. I know it's not the nicest outside, unfortunately, but we're gonna get you nice and warm. It's always good to have exercise, especially when it's cold out, especially if you have things that make you stiff. So we'll get you nice and ready to go and move. All right, we'll get started with the warm-up marches in 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're doing this at home, this is for people here too, but especially at home, make sure you always keep your workout space clear. You don't want to roll on weights, you don't want to roll on the ball, trip on the dog, nothing. You want to make sure that it's nice and clear, nothing's in your way. Side steps left in 3, 2, 1. Out together. Good. And feet hip width apart, shoulder rolls forward. Now, if you need little narrow rolls, you can keep your arms at your side and do these. That's perfectly fine. Go to whatever your max range of motion is. And reverse directions. Perfect. Rest. Now, arms are going to come out. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Cross over, come out and back. Switch which arms on top. Cross, out and back. Cross, out and back. Good. Now, if you don't have the shoulder mobility, you can stop at halfway. You don't have to go all the way back if that's not something you feel you can do. Last one. Rest. Now, next one's gonna look goofy, but I promise it has purpose. Cat's paws grip. Knuckles go at your temple. And you're gonna bring your elbows together or as close to it as possible. Should really feel this in your upper back and chest. Perfect. And rest. Okay. Go ahead and grab your rope. Gonna grab it at either side of the knots, putting some tension on it. And we're gonna do our half X's. Don't go all the way 90, because then you're gonna over-rotate with your rotator cuff. Should really feel this in the sides of your shoulders and a little bit of the upper back. Rest. Now, rope goes out in front, still holding at the knots. Down so it touches your chest. Back up. Down the chest. Up. Beautiful. When you do these though, don't lean backwards, nice and aligned spine. Rest. Now, in the back, you're just going down to the base of your skull. That's it. This feels like it's too much for you. You can do it without the rope. Just arms up and down. Rest. Go ahead, oopsies. Go ahead and double up. You're gonna pin your elbows to your side. You're gonna punch out, pull back. Punch out, pull back. When you do so, you're tucking your elbows behind you. You're not letting them flare. And rest. Okay. Set your rope aside, sip of water if you need it. Grab your weights if you have them. Okay, we're going to start with shoulders. So, coming up to a standard shoulder press, we're going to do our single doubles. If you need to modify, skip the doubles and just do singles. So, single, single, double, single, single, double, single, single, double, single, single, double, good, single, single, double, last set, single, single, double, rest. Okay. Y raises are next. So, weights are going to come out at about a 45-degree angle, going angled at about your hip. You're going to raise it up, lower down. Raise up, lower down. If you're modifying, you're doing a 1, 1 instead. Perfect. Last one. Rest. Okay. Inverse fly. So you're coming under and up. Under and up. Good. Halfway. Last one. And rest. Set one weight on your chair. You're going to hold your one weight at your sternum. Don't go any higher than that. You're going to press it out, pull it in. Press out, pull 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 in. 2 more. Press out, pull in. Press out, pull in. Out, in, rest. Okay. Grab that other weight back up. Now, we're going to do our burnout. So, turn just the right way so your palm is facing me. You're going to do a standard bicep curl on the right side and a hammer curl on the left side. Looks like this. Perfect. Avalanche. Might actually have one of those today, who knows? Rest. Now, turn it so that your left hand is facing me with your palms. And we double curl it up. Perfect. Makes you focus on form a little bit because it's a bit of an awkward position. That way you don't just get lost in the sauce thinking about what TV show you're going to watch when you get back home. Maybe you're going to get a different cereal this week. None of that. Focus on the exercise. There's no fun to be had. Not allowed. Rest. Alright, come down seated for this next one. You only need one weight. Now, this is going to work better towards the edge of your chair, otherwise it's going to be kind of awkward elbow positioning. You're going to press the weight up and above your head. You're going to slowly lower it behind you. Bring it back up. Lower behind. Back up. Behind. Up. Good. Behind. Up. Behind. Up. Perfect. Last one. And rest. Go ahead and grab your core ball quick. Put it between your thighs. Grab that other weight. If you're at home and you don't have a core ball, that's okay. just make sure that you stop at the appropriate marker, which I'll get to in a second. So, for us here in studio, you're going to lean forward until your abdomen touches the ball. You're going to roll the weights up into your armpits. You're going to kick them back, bring it in. Kick them back, bring it in. Good. You're doing this without the ball. You're going to stop at about a 45-degree angle, and then do your kickbacks. Ball's just there to force the 45-degree angle, that way you don't gotta guesstimate it. Takes all the guesswork out of it. One more kickback, and rest. Go ahead and set that ball aside. Okay. Weights are gonna go on top of your quads, not your knees, quads. We're going to do our alternating weighted marches. So lift lower, lift lower, lift lower, lift lower. Good. Don't slam down like your Godzilla killing Tokyo. I want it to be nice, even pressure. Now you might notice one side feels a little tighter when you're doing the lift than the other. That's okay. It's very normal to have those muscle imbalances. The more we do these exercises, the more consistent you become, and the better you'll get at ironing out those imbalances. Rest. Okay. Posture straight and strong. Apples on your head, it's not falling off. You're going to lift up on your toes. Come down. Lift up. Come down. Lift up. Come down. Lift up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. Up. Down. Up. Down. Two more. Up. Down. Last one. Up. Down. Rest. Set one leg down. You're going to take your left hand, it's going to anchor on the chair. Weight is on your quad. I cannot stress enough to not put it on your knee. Quadricep, that's the top of your thighs. And you're going to bike it out with that right leg. If you need to modify, you're going to kind of graze the ground in between so that you're not fighting gravity quite as hard. It's the perks of having hardwood. If you're at home and you have carpet, well, I guess you're just going to have to suck it up. Otherwise, you're going to be dragging your feet back and the carpet's going to be stopping you. Rest. That messes me up at my house because I practice the workouts and moves before I do them here at home. And then I'm doing, go ahead and start biking. And then I'm doing them and I'm like, gosh, why does this keep dragging my leg? And because it's carpet, not hardwood. If I didn't rent, I'd rip it out myself. But I don't think it'd be too good of an idea to rip it out of a rental. That's not going to end well for little old me. Rest. Okay, you can set your weights aside. Sip of water if you need it. Alright, we're going to do a little seated mobility. We're going to start with our figure fours. You got three options, pick the one that you like best. Option one, you're going to cross over with calf. Option two is shin. And option three, ankle. Make sure you're 2-3 inches behind your knee, not directly on top of it. If you need to cheat, you can take the back of your pant legs and just scoot yourself back. This is the one and only time I endorse cheating, is if you need to get it behind. Because if you put it directly on top of your knee, you're actually going to aggravate your MCL and your PCL. It's your medial cruciate ligament and posterior cruciate ligament, respectively. And Lord knows you don't want knee problems. Take it from me. Trust me. Don't ever get a silver lab. And switch it out. Same thing, other side, picking the variation that works best for you. If your knee doesn't go flat down by itself, don't push it down. That's only going to aggravate the situation. Let it be where it is. The more you do these, the looser you come through stretching, the more it'll just start to naturally hang down on its own. You never want to force it. If you force a stretch, It's not a stretch, it's a strain. And slowly release it out. Now, left leg stays bent. Right leg comes out straight. Reaching forward with the right hand. If you can touch your toes, awesome. Otherwise, just go to where your body lets you. Either hovering, shin. If you need a little 5-degree bend in your knee, that's fine. Don't force it to flatten out if it doesn't feel natural to you. Slowly wake your way back to neutral. Same thing other side. Now the left leg comes out straight, reaching forward with that left hand. Going only as far as you can. If you can touch your toes, go for it. Otherwise, go to what happens best for you. And slowly make your way back to neutral. Go ahead and grab your core balls. If you're at home and you don't have one, you're going to walk your hands down and walk them back up. Okay, we're going to roll it down and roll it back up. Not looking for speed, I want control. When you roll it down, belly button pulled in towards your spine, protect your lower back. You could also do the Valsalva maneuver, which I never recommend to anybody, especially people 55 plus, but what that is you hold your breath during the exercise. That creates diaphragmatic pressure, and that'll also protect your low back, but how about we breathe and just engage our stability muscles? Crazy idea, I know. I'm crazy, I want you to breathe. Rest. Go ahead and set this aside. You come up to standing. We're going to go into our dynamic static series. So, we'll go through all of our muscle groups. We'll do a dynamic stretch, then a static stretch, go on to the next group, dynamic, static, so on and so forth. We're going to start with our neck rotation. So, shoulders come up, back, and down, palms turn towards me, and we're going to rotate left first, left, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, right, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and down, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, center, 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay. Now, gonna take the right arm. Palms facing down towards me. Gonna rotate our chin up and over towards that left shoulder. And with that left hand, you're gonna very gently just press down on the base of your skull. It's very, very light. You should feel that stretch all in the side of your neck. Remember, tightness of burning, very normal. Pulling, sharp, shooting, stabbing. That's your body's way of saying, hey, I don't like this, back off. And is often a precursor to injury, so always listen to those biomarkers. And slowly release it out. Now the left arm comes down, palm is facing me. We're going to bring our right chin over, over to the right side. And gently press down with the right hand. Very, very slight. You're going to feel this in your side of your neck and shoulder. Slowly release it out. Rest. Alright, shoulders. Arms are going to come out in a T formation. We're going to do our circles forward. Now, these can be as wide or as narrow as you need them to be. It's totally up to you and your range of motion. Not looking for speed, looking for control and max range. And reverse directions. Beautiful. Rest. Okay. Left arm comes over to the right side. Support it forearm or underneath your tricep, whatever's more comfortable. Just make sure you're not pressing directly on your elbow. And if your arm isn't perfectly flat against your chest, especially for the women, doesn't matter. It's just not going to be something that you can control because of where things are anatomically. If I could change anatomy, I'd be far richer than I am now. I choose to have all the muscles in the world for anatomy and not have to do anything but eat a diet of Oreos and donuts. Open it up, same thing, other side. Which I saw on the market the other day, package of Oreos is $6 and it's like this big now. I just get the knockoffs on the rare time I get a treat for myself. I'll just buy whatever the store brand is, and they taste like 90% the same. Rest. Yes.
People will be healthier with a smaller portion of Oreos.
This is true. Serving size is only 2 cookies. That's why I don't usually get them because it's a ripoff. 2 cookies, that's nothing. If I'm gonna have like cookie, I'll just bake it myself. At least I know what's in it, and there's no chemicals or preservatives. Alright, arms are gonna come out like a goalpost. You're gonna bring your hands together and squeeze, open up. Together, squeeze, open up. Beautiful. One more. Rest. 2 variations for the next one. You pick the one that you like best. Variation 1, palms touch. Variation 2, fingers in relation. You do these, so I don't want you shrugging your shoulders and your ears. Keep them in a nice neutral position. Perfect. sandstorm than a snowstorm. At least you don't gotta shovel sand. Do you? I don't think so. Grass. I guess if you get enough whipped up, you can't even shovel it, you gotta like brush it off. I don't know, I don't live in the desert sadly. I should have been born a scorpion. Alright, we're gonna go down seated for the next one. Water if you need it. I've been yapping, so I'm gonna take one. Okay. Right arm comes over on top of our quadriceps, opening up with that left hand. Swing the arms through and open up. Swing it through, open up. Swing it through, open up. Swing it through, open up. Last one on this side, swing it through and open it up. Now, left hand comes over on top of the quads, opening up with that right arm. Swing it through to the middle, open up. Swing it through, open up. Swing it through, open up. Swing it through, open up. Last one, swing it through, open it up, and grass. Okay. Next one, we're going into reverse child pose. So, both of our hands are going to anchor onto the tops of our chairs. You're going to lean forward at about a 45-degree angle. Belly button still pulled in towards your spine, so you can tuck that low back. You're going to feel this in your shoulder blade area mostly. Sides of the shoulders are going to get hit too, but most of it's going to be in your upper back. And slowly make your way back up. Good. Okay, go ahead and come up to standing. We're going into our lower body series. Now, if you need the chair for balance for this first one, that's fine. You can go ahead and take it. What we're going to do is we're going to straighten out our left leg and then sink the weight into our right heel. Step it together. Sink it in. Together. Down. Together. Down. Together. One more. Down. Together. Right. Shake it out. If you're using a chair, flip over to the other side. Now our right leg straightens out and we sink the weight in that left heel. And together. Sink back. Together. Good. So really feel this in your hamstrings and calves. Last one. And rest. Okay. I'm going to show the side profile of this one. So, right leg steps forward. Both toes are in front of you. Heels planted on the ground. You're going to lean forward. Just until you feel those glutes and quadriceps engage. You're going to hold it here on one side for 15 and then the other. Got 5 seconds left. And step together. Both toes pointing in front of you, heels planted on the ground. Step it forward and lean. When you lean though, I don't want you curling your back, arching it. I want it to be a nice, flat back. And step it together. Grass. Now, hip series. If you have had a hip replacement, have hip bursitis, arthritis, any kind of chronic condition or past surgical history with the hips, I want you sticking with the modifications. Don't go crazy on me, okay? First one is going to be standing hip swivels, but you can do them seated if you prefer. Looks like this. So, hands on hips, and you're going to come around and back. If you're modifying, it's a smaller little circle. You're just bringing it around. Otherwise, you're going to max. We're going to do 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the other. Reverse directions. If you start it clockwise, go counter, and vice versa. And rest. Okay. Next one I'm going to show you is going to be similar to one of our balance moves, but it has a slight little twist. So, toe is going to be on the ground, heel is lifted. If you're modifying, you're stopping at about a 45, otherwise coming as close to 90 as you can, putting pressure on that inner thigh to prevent your leg from scooting back in. Nice and straight and tall. Weight is in the heel and sole of that left foot. Perfect. Slowly make your way back in. Shake it out a little. Same thing, other side, either stopping at 45 or going close to 90. Hand is on that inner thigh just to prevent you from having that leg scooch its way back in. And slowly make your way to neutral. Come down to seated. Grab your golf balls. If you don't have them at home, I will show you what to do with them. If you are golf ballless, what you're going to do for the first move, hands are going to go out in front of you. You're going to point your fingers down to the ground, point them to the ceiling. Down to the ground, to the ceiling. For us here in studio, you're going to roll it forward, roll it back, only using your palms. Don't use your fingers. There you go. This is a move that I stole from physical therapy that I saw. But they had them do it with like these mini tennis balls, like you give a small dog. And I thought, hey, that's interesting. Maybe I'll steal it for my golf ball routine. And I did. So, this is going to help, according to them, with wrist mobility and dexterity. You're working small little muscles around there to support the joints, and you're also creating synovial joint fluid, which is the natural cushioning, that your body makes. Rest for your joints. Now, without the golf balls, you're going to roll your meatballs. Us here, we're going to go in a circle just using our palms. I was looking up other wrist mobility exercises. They had the stupidest things ever. Did you guys ever have to do the juggling with the scarves in gym class? Or was that my generation? Mine? Well, they have these super light sheer scarves that you have, and you're supposed to keep bunching those up and squishing them. Might as well get you all silly putty at that point. I mean, what's the purpose of that? Reverse directions. So dumb, some of the stuff that you find. but that's why I tend to veer more towards the exercise science books at the library than internet things, because internet things is usually written by people whose qualifications are they know how to use Google, so can't always trust it. Rest. Now, for those of you at home, you're going to do everything we do, you just won't have the golf balls for this next series. Arms up in front of you like Frankenstein, and you're going to squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. Don't have to death grip it, but give it enough of a squeeze that you feel the pressure in your hands. Actually gave my grandmother these exercises to do. She said since then her hands hurt a lot less, so I'm glad. She has some arthritis problems herself, so even little small things every day, doing these every day can really help rest. You don't need the golf balls, they're there for the added resistance, but they're not absolutely mandatory for the exercise. Arms are going to come out like a T. You're going to turn your palms so they face me, and squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. Working the inside of those forearms. Outside works as well. When you do these though, don't let your shoulders creep in your ears. Nice neutral stance. Rest. Arms go out in front again, turning your palms so they face up towards the ceiling. And squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. And rest. Okay, next series, we're going to repeat that round, but we're going to hold for 4 seconds. So we'll squeeze and hold for 4 seconds, rest for 4 seconds. Squeeze and hold for 4, rest for 4. Arms out in front of you, and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. I have some bad news. I forgot the cardio portion, so we're going to have to do it later in the program. Sorry, okay. Arms out in a T formation. Usually like to get you when you're fresh, but you can't escape. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, last squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. Alright, arms out in front, turn your palms up so they face the ceiling. And squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay. Set these aside. Come up to standing for your cardio portion. Water if you need it beforehand. Alright, remember, if you got heart or lung problems, stick with the modifications. If at any point you feel your heart rate's too high, you feel that your breathing is too intense, I want you to just pedal your feet while taking some deep breaths. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. Exactly like that. Alright, we're going to start with our march or walk with your modding in 3, 2, 1. Arms pumping, legs moving, blood flowing. Get in that jump rope position. And heel tap, heel tap, heel tap, heel tap, heel tap, heel tap. Good. Knew I was forgetting something. I was like, did I leave the coffee maker on? Did I put the bowls away so that those monsters of mine don't eat anything? What is it? Then I figured it out. March or walk. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. Push pulls are next. And push, pull, pull, push, pull, pull, push, pull, pull, push, pull, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March or walk. Breathe in through your nose, and out through your mouth. I know I'm harpy about it, but I don't want anybody fainting on me. Three, 2, 1, tap outs. Now, this makes you dizzy. You don't have to follow your arms with your head. You can just keep it nice and neutral. You can go as fast or as slow as you need with these. If you want to speed it up, speed it up. If you want to slow it down, slow it down. 3, 2, 1, march or walk. Got a weird cramp in my foot. What's going on with that? I'll walk it off. I know, hilarious. I'll be here all week. Best part is you already have tickets to all my shows. Gator jacks are next. Three, 2, 1. Tap behind when you do your jacks. Same thing, these can be as slow or as quick as you want them to be. If you're modifying, you're slowing down the pace. Otherwise, you're sticking with me. And if I'm tapping left, you're tapping right, I don't care. All I care about is getting in that movement. 3, 2, 1, march or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Good. Hamstring curl arm raises are next. If you need the chair for balance, just ditch the arm raises. Looks like this. Curl, raise, curl, raise. Curl, raise, curl, raise. Curl, raise, curl, raise. Good. If you need to slow it down, go ahead and slow it down. If you want to go a little faster with it, go a little faster with it. Go to whatever your max is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, march or walk. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, through your mouth. One more in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good. March out wide. March together. March out wide. March together. March it wide. March together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentle toe taps. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good. Pedal the feet. Gentle side steps. And spread your feet hip width apart. Give me a big inhale up. Exhale out. Big inhale up. And exhale out. Good. Come on down to seated. Grab that core ball. Okay. If you're at home and you don't have a core ball, you can use a pillow, small one of course. Bunch it up so that you have a little something in between your legs to squeeze. You can use towels, whatever you got. Make do with what you got. You gotta kyber it somehow. So, ball's going in between your thighs, not your knees, your thighs. This works better if you're more towards the edge of your chair. Otherwise, the ball's going to keep pushing up on you. Posture straight and strong. Hands on your quads, not your knees. And we're just going to start our squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Notice, though, that my knees are still parallel in front of me even with the squeeze. They're not buckling in towards each other. Good. Really want that squeeze coming from your inner thighs, not the sides of your knees. Rest. You're going to squeeze and hold for a 4 count, rest for a 4 count. Squeeze and hold, rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 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 Last squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Rest. Okay. Go ahead and keep those core balls. We're going into our proprioceptive series. So, we're going to start with just our bounce, catch, bounce, catch. Catch. And I go with just our right hand. Bounce, catch, bounce, catch. Now, the key to this is keeping your fingers spread wide when you use catch, because then you create less surface tension, which gives it less of a chance to bounce Switching sides. Left. Down. Ready. Catch. We're going to do our toss-ups and then catch. Toss up, catch. Up, catch. If you want to use physics to cheat on this one, what you do is add a slight spin, and that rotation will make it pause in the air so that it doesn't go up and behind you. Biology and physics you can ask me about. Math, geometry, geography, none of that. Catch. Okay. We're all going to partner up. If somebody is without a partner, then I will be with you and you'll get stuck with me. Then what we're going to do is super easy. It's red light, green light. When I say red light, you stop. When I say green light, you go. And when I say toss it, you toss it to the other person. I'm going to have you switch out. Just because I don't want you tossing back. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, green light. So you just bounce again. Red light, green light, red light. Toss it. Green light. Toss it. Toss works best if one person goes high and one person goes low. And green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Aha! I said green. Now green. Red light. Toss it. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Toss it. Green light. I said green. Keep going. Gotta listen to the words, not just the tone. I know. I'm a tricky little bee. Red light. Toss it. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Back to your chair. Stand. Good job. You can just toss it to me. Alright, feet are going to be shoulder width apart. You're going to give me an inhale up. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to the right. Inhale to neutral. Exhale and pull down. Inhale up. Exhale, pull down. Big inhale up. Exhale up, down. Thank you guys again for coming. I appreciate it so much. I'll see some of you tomorrow.